Thank you for joining us. I'm Seth Ratliff. We start tonight with a closer look at local law enforcement. The tools at the disposal of law enforcement is always growing. Specifically, the use of drones is becoming more prevalent. Local News 8 reporter Braden Wilson shows us how and when drones are used by law enforcement.
Two separate unique incidents in our region have led law enforcement agencies to use drones. This footage comes from Sublette County, Wyoming. You can see the thermal outline of a woman walking in the snow. The woman, who had special needs, walked away from her home and crossed many freezing waterways. Thankfully, this situation had a happy ending.
The thermal technology really stands out and shows heat signatures of people. And if you saw the video, there's even deer in that video. Picks up all kinds of heat signatures, helps get responders on location. And just from the air, you can see so much more area and cover an area faster. And then we were able to direct the responders right to her where they were just following footprints in the snow.
In Idaho Falls, the use of drones has proven useful in a variety of situations. That includes a recent standoff involving the Idaho Falls Police Department last weekend. But drones are used by law enforcement for a variety of reasons.
We've flown search and rescue missions. We've flown river searches. We've done traffic investigations by mapping traffic scenes, as well documented crime scenes, and we assist our canines and our SWAT teams with, again, overwatch. They help keep officers safe.
It's up to the first responders and the call that they get. If our deputies or search and rescue or fire see a need and like, hey, the drone can really help in this situation, or we think that somebody's gonna be missing long term and we need to find them quicker. We even have the ability to fly indoors tactically if somebody's barricaded a suspect or something like that. We really leave it up to the responders and coordination with training with our team of what we can do.
Sergeant Garen Kelly with the Idaho Falls Police Department also gives us advice for any time we see law enforcement using these drones.
If we're flying, please don't just walk up on us. It's important that we focus on what we're actually doing at the time. We'll be more than glad to answer questions after we're done flying, but generally, we're not out to get anybody. Anytime we fly is just generally it's tied to an emergency situation or an investigation like a crime scene or something like that.
Sergeant Bingham says the drone can be especially helpful for remote counties.
We're limited on resources and we cover a huge area. We've had natural disasters like forest fires where we could have done damage assessments with it. We do, like I said, do crash reconstruction, help the local troopers do crash reconstruction on the highways. There's just a lot of uses with our search and rescue, things like that.
For Local News 8, I'm Braden Wilson.
Local News 8 has also learned law enforcement has to follow more than just FAA regulations regarding drones. They also have many department regulations they also have to follow, as well as other rules that they need to obtain special certification as well.